Adam had everything the world could offer, and yet something was missing. It is not good for man to be alone. Adam walked through the magnificent Garden of Eden, a paradise bursting with life. Everywhere he turned, he saw creatures in pairs. Two majestic eagles soared high above, their wings catching the wind in perfect sync. A powerful lioness gently nuzzled her mate, their roars echoing in the distance. Graceful deer moved as one, a flowing river of life through the trees. God had bestowed upon Adam an incredible gift. This wasn't just land. It was a home, a sanctuary filled with breathtaking beauty, a deep sense of purpose, and an abundance of everything he could ever need. God had even given Adam the distinct honor of naming every living creature. It was a monumental task, a way for Adam to understand and take stewardship over this new world. Adam began his work. As he observed each animal, he would speak its name into existence. Elephant, he'd say, watching the gentle giant with its long trunk. Giraffe, he'd marvel, as the tall creature reached for the highest leaves. Sparrow, he'd whisper, as the tiny bird flitted from branch to branch. But as he went through this process, a subtle feeling began to grow within him. He noticed something profound. Every single animal, from the largest to the smallest, had a companion, a partner, another of its kind. Yet, as he looked around, he realized a stark truth. The man was alone. God, in his infinite wisdom and love, saw this too. He observed Adam in the garden, a solitary figure amidst a world of pairs. God declared, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." This wasn't to be just any helper, but one who would complement him, a partner perfectly matched for him. God caused a deep, peaceful sleep to fall upon Adam. As Adam rested, unaware of the miracle about to unfold, God performed what you could call the very first surgery. He carefully took one of Adam's ribs, and then, with divine skill, closed up the place with flesh, leaving no scar, no sign of the profound act that had just occurred. But this time, God's creation method was different. He didn't form this new being from the dust of the ground, as he had with Adam and the animals. Instead, from Adam's own side, from his very bone and being, God fashioned a woman. This act was deeply symbolic. She wasn't made from his head to rule over him, nor from his feet to be trampled by him, but from his side to be his equal, under his arm to be protected, and near his heart to be loved. When Adam slowly awoke from his deep slumber, the first thing he saw was her. God brought the woman to him. Adam's eyes widened in sheer astonishment. He had seen every creature on the face of the earth. He had named them all. He knew their forms and their ways. But nothing, absolutely nothing, could have prepared him for this sight. She was like him, recognizable in form and spirit, yet wonderfully, beautifully different. He could see the connection instantly. She was a part of him. A joyful, booming exclamation burst from his lips, a voice filled with pure wonder and profound recognition. "At last," he cried out, "this is it. She is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man." In that moment, Adam understood. He wasn't just naming another creature. He was recognizing his other half, his perfect partner. His loneliness vanished, replaced by a feeling of completeness he hadn't even known was missing. A divine smile spread across God's face. His creation was now complete. The man and the woman stood together in the heart of the garden, a perfect picture of unity and innocence. They were naked, but they felt no shame, no awkwardness, no need to hide. In their pure state, there was nothing to conceal from God or from each other. Their relationship was one of total transparency and trust. They were designed to be partners in every sense of the word. They would work together, tending to the beautiful garden. They were to be fruitful, to fill the earth with life, and to care for all of creation as its benevolent stewards. God had given them everything they could possibly need: a perfect, beautiful home, meaningful work, the gift of each other. That brought fulfillment, and most importantly, an intimate fellowship with Him. They would walk with God in the cool of the day, when the evening breeze rustled the leaves of the trees. They would talk with Him, not as distant subjects to a king, but as beloved children with their Father. They knew Him, and He knew them. This was how it was always meant to be. This was true paradise. Man and woman, together, united with God in perfect, unbroken harmony. But this perfect state, this beautiful beginning, was poised on the edge of a choice that would soon change everything, not just for them, but for all of humanity to come. The story of paradise was complete, but the story of humanity was just beginning. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story meaningful, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next one.